your hands off of me! You are kidnapping me!
You better take your hands off of me right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
But you're not respecting my human rights.
Starting with the case of Brandy McGowan. On March 30th, 2022, police were called to a Florida Walmart after Brandy was seen threatening people with a brick. She later decided to steal a pocket knife, escalating the situation. When an officer arrived, he found Brandy holding the knife.
Drop the knife now! Drop it. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
The cop had his service weapon drawn, but Brandy refused to drop the knife. This standoff was dangerous, and the officer was well within his rights to use a taser to subdue her.
Drop the knife now. Drop the knife.
Backup arrived, allowing the first officer to holster his weapon and switch to the taser. The taser did the job, disarming Brandy and allowing the officers to detain her.
So you're all kidnapping me? You got it?
After the Walmart incident, Brandy was taken to a local hospital, where it was discovered she was high on meth. She had a lengthy criminal record with charges like burglary, kidnapping, and battery. For this incident, she was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which could lead to up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. In another case on August 11th, 2021, a woman named Christina Cabat, the wife of a former mayor, was involved in a disturbance at a bar.
Okay, I'm on camera. That bitch is crazy. No, she's literally been in here. She walked into me. Why are you in here? I said, oh, it's a cool bar. They don't like you, you're black. I said, what do you mean? She's been in the bar for a while. But just being dumb.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what little she is. She's Tim Kenneth. We all do, yeah. You all do. Yeah.
Just, maybe take her to the next city over. Like they do it.
She had been causing problems, and the police were called.
Turbo like 6 years ago.
And you're gonna pretend like you don't know what happened to me?
I know who you are. I don't know what happened to you.
This town is gonna shut Tim and I down everywhere we go because of what happened to me. Because the police department said that I did something wrong.
Because you asked for the
All
so you must enjoy
white fucking motherfuckers think that I did something wrong.
Okay.
Christina was intoxicated and blamed the city for targeting her and her husband. She was asked to leave the bar multiple times, but she refused, becoming physically and verbally abusive.
I don't care where she goes, I don't care where the f she goes, but she needs to go.
No, we're not going to go inside, ma'am.
Christian, stay here for me.
You know my name. You go in there. Oh, you're just gonna accept that? We're gonna be able to treat me like this as long as I live here?
Treat you like what?
This?
How are we treating you?
You're here. I did nothing wrong because they called the police out because they're white.
Eventually, the police had to put her in cuffs and take her to jail for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Christina was uncooperative and made the situation even more challenging, refusing to cooperate and making her legs weak, forcing the cops to drag her.
Then we'll make it happen, okay? Thank you.
I'm not going anywhere.
You just need to walk.
She continued to resist at the police station, making a difficult night even harder for the officers. However, the group of people she had insulted decided not to press charges, showing an act of kindness. In another case, a Karen was detained by the police in Walgreens after going on a racist rant towards a group of Muslims.
That's battery.
No, I did not. Listen, he verbally abused me.
Well, that doesn't give you the right to spit on him. Guess what? You verbally abused me as soon as I got here. Did I spit on you? You're under arrest for battery. No, yep, definitely doing that.
Purse.
Yeah, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Can I take my purse?
Absolutely. Come on.
Oh,
Let's go.
please don't. No,
Oh,
don't
no, you're
hurt
definitely
me,
going to jail. Let's go. Walk.
Can I leave my car here?
That's absolutely fine. Sure.
She was uncooperative and argued with the police about their right to be there. In a very kind gesture, the group of Muslims that this woman had spat at and been rude to chose not to press charges and asked the police to release her. Surprisingly, even this act of generosity didn't convince the woman to stop her behavior. She was removed from her car and cuffed, but she continued to resist and use offensive language. Eventually, the police got her into the patrol vehicle, and charges were not filed out of kindness.
Thank you, officer. You're respectful.
They all are, man.
Thank God for President Trump.
Not the president. I don't even know what that means. Enjoy him too.
Shauna Lurkey was arrested for domestic violence after hitting her ex-husband with her car. When the police moved to arrest her, she became aggressive and uncooperative.
I will tase you if you don't get out of the car.
You better take your hands off of him right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you have a warrant.
I just sent a message and I am... Excuse me.
Get out of the car right now.
No. Did somebody say that you could come into our...
She was eventually cuffed, but her behavior didn't improve.
You did this.
No, I didn't do anything.
Andy asked you to get out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy yanked me.
I yanked you because I told you you're under arrest and you refused to exit your vehicle.
Are you going to stand up and be cooperative?
Are you going to understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this?
We're going out here, this way.
To quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, and we're any charges on. If you hit us, or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
I didn't hit you. I asked you out of the car. I told you you're under arrest. Now you gotta...
She made threats, including threatening to shoot the officers, and continued to resist arrest.
Human being. You throw somebody down in front of their children? What the f is wrong?
Sit down! I told you.
You piece of shit. You know what? You are the piece of dirt that I wouldn't on if you were on fire.
I smell an odor of alcohol on your breath.
No, that's my...
That's your...
I'm on you.
She was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and aggravated DUI. And just when you thought it was over, these Karens keep getting wilder. Next up, we've got a 23-year-old woman named Adelaide Throwing from Florida, minding her own business on a flight, but things took a wild turn when officers approached her. Why, you may ask? Well, she was flat out refusing to wear a mask and has apparently been spitting at other passengers.
Yeah. And I compliment you not wearing a mask.
She's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're going to have to get off the aircraft.
They made us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the way it is. But right now, I'm going to need you...
And that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay. So I'm going to need you to grab your bag and just step off the aircraft.
And I did not do anything, actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America. America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
You know that. You know that.
Give me another unit on the plane, please.
If you are ever going to put your hands on me.
Grab your bag.
No, I will grab my bag.
The cop, trying to keep things civil, gave Adelaide plenty of opportunities to play nice and avoid getting herself arrested. But Adelaide seemed to be on her own world, completely ignoring these chances, probably thinking she was already on her way to the slammer. On top of that, her speech was slow and muddled, which made everyone wonder if she was on some kind of narcotic.
It's fine. Why do you have a right to put your hands on me, though?
Okay, let's go, Roy. Come on.
No, why do you have a right to put your hands on me?
Ma'am.
What am I doing that makes you feel like you have a right to put your hands on me?
Well,
Seriously, though, can you tell me that?
Tell me deep
Can you just help me to understand as a human that is alive, why do you... Seriously, though.
She then went ahead to accuse the cops of violating their human rights, and it kept getting worse.
You said you wouldn't arrest me, so you as a cop should have to honor that.
We're trying
right? No, you should, though. You should have to honor that. That's my right.
Go talk to the doctor and tell him we need to remove her.
It really is, though. That's my right. It's like you need to... No, we're getting to the point where you're not respecting my human rights as a constitution. That's not cool. I didn't do anything that did anything to... No, man. That's not okay, dude. That's not okay. You know it.
29 Central, 10:15.
Why did you have
Well, Adelaide's legal journey took a turn, and not a great one. She got herself into some trouble in Lee County Court in Florida. She decided to plead no contest, which basically means she didn't admit guilt, but she accepted the charges. As a result, she was found guilty of 2 misdemeanor charges, one for resisting or obstructing an officer without using violence, and another for trespassing. For her sentence, she got 6 months of probation for those charges. Plus, she spent 16 days behind bars in Lee County Jail. On top of all of that, the court ordered her to undergo a psychiatric evaluation and a substance abuse evaluation. Moving from Florida, let's meet Terry Ann Blues, a 62-year-old lady who found herself in quite a pickle on May 25, 2021. She was at the Dallas airport, all set to attend her aunt's funeral, but instead of a quite somber mood, she was caught red-handed by a police officer.
Ma'am, what happened?
This guy chokeholded me!
Ma'am.
What the is wrong with him?
Calm down. Keep it down. Okay?
No, you need to talk to him. He chokeholded me. They saw it.
Ma'am.
They saw it.
Ma'am, calm down.
Listen, I'm fine. I need to get to my great aunt's memorial service.
Now, the real story is that Terry was in a hurry to get on the plane, but another passenger pushed her back in line. When she didn't get her way, she started making a lot of noise.
Thank you. Was it you?
Yes.
Can you come out? She's not gonna bother. You can come out too.
How are you?
So what happened?
So she was.
I was walking up as soon as I only saw a little bit.
She was making a ruckus over there in front of the thing. We were. She came up behind us to get in the boarding line, and it wasn't her group, I guess. The lady right here told her that she couldn't board. And she was cussing and making up.
And busted through.
She tried to bust through?
Yeah.
She came over and shut the door, told us to go in. The door was halfway shut and she came rushing through the door. I pushed her back.
Jim pushed her
She
back.
said that you grabbed her neck?
I pushed her.
So you pushed her back so she couldn't get through,
So she
right?
couldn't get through the door they were trying to close, yeah.
Terry had admitted earlier that she had 2 drinks. As things were getting more stressful, another officer came to help Terry down. They even offered her some water, but Terry got really upset with the other passengers in the airport because they didn't try to help her.
Why nobody saw it?
Terry.
Everybody saw it.
Terry.
Nobody would stand up and said this girl was chokeholded by a passenger.
Terry.
Shame on all of you.
Terry, calm down.
I don't give a
Terry, calm down. Calm down.
That's why America is going.
Terry even tried mentioning that she used to be a police officer with the NYPD, hoping it might help her avoid trouble. But things took a surprising twist when the officers decided to handcuff and arrest her. She wasn't going down without a fight though, and resisted their attempts.
Put your other arm behind your back.
I'm not. No. Oh, I'm being arrested for being chokehold. Please, somebody film this. Please, someone film this.
She's being recorded, ma'am.
Please, someone film this. Please.
You want to lock it?
Yeah. God damn it. Please, someone. Let go of me. Please let go.
Said E38.
Oh, my arms hurt so bad. Please let go of me. Oh, you liar. Let go of me.
Calm down. Take it easy.
No.
Deep breath.
Just let go. God damn it. Put my legs down.
Terry, if we put him down, you're going to drag him. Are you going to hold him up?
Put them
hold him up?
down.
Are you going to hold him up?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hold him up? Thank you.
While an officer attempted to make Terry's handcuffs more comfortable, she seized the chance to try and break free. The officers had no choice but to use force to get her into the police car. On the way to the police station, things took a turn for the worse. Terry started yelling racial slurs at the officer who had been trying to calm her down and assist her.
And help her.
The 1-year memorial of George Floyd being killed by one of your own. How do you like that? Yeah, I have nothing to say about that, you black officer. Piece of shit. Just keep kissing the white man. Just keep on.
Terry was placed in a solitary cell, waiting for her lawyer to arrive. Eventually, she got arrested and faced a bunch of charges, including public intoxication, resisting arrest, illegal possession of a small amount of marijuana, and having a dangerous drug. But if this is all you think a Karen is capable of, think again, because our next annoying lady has crossed all the limits. Jacqueline Fleury, a 30-year-old woman, created quite a scene on December 31st, 2021. She decided to take someone else's seat on a plane and refused to budge. It turned into one of those cringeworthy annoying Karen moments we've all heard about. She insisted that they shouldn't kick her off the plane as she had a valid reason to fly to Alaska. According to her, the airline messed up her flight tickets. She was upset because she asked for an aisle seat but ended up with a middle seat. But here's the twist. Jacqueline couldn't see that she wasn't wrong. Instead, she demanded either a refund or a hotel stay for the inconvenience she was facing.
To let me
either they need to buy me a hotel ticket and get me back to New York, or they need to let me aboard the plane. Because I already boarded the plane.
Okay, so we'll figure out from them what's going on.
Okay, we'll figure out, because
right now, hey, we're here for like your behavior, okay?
My behavior?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a plane for the aisle seat. They gave me an E, which is a middle seat. That is not what I paid for.
You have your ID?
What does that have to do with anything?
Right now the police are here. We're going to find out the who, the why, the what. So I just need to know
Okay,
who
well,
you
you
are.
better.
Yeah. Okay.
After the police officers talked to her, they started asking about the situation. It's a bit complicated, so maybe it's best if you judge for yourself. She wanted to hear what was being said and insisted that she had the right to. The officers told her that they were trying to cooperate, but she became more and more entitled and annoying. The airline eventually decided not to serve her, and her being a Karen, she wanted to know what she did wrong on the plane and if she had touched someone. The police officers continued to tell her that Delta Airlines was refusing to serve her. She insisted on getting a refund and asked if they could get her another flight, but she was not able to understand at all how she had already been refunded, but she would have to book a ticket back to New York from a different airline.
They are leaving me homeless! They're leaving me homeless!
Jacqueline, focus. Okay, we're going to walk you out.
Walk me out to where?
To where you can.
To the lobby in Utah?
At this point.
I don't live in Utah!
Jacqueline, at this point, we're helping you to go get rebooked. You keep doing this yelling, we're going to look at criminal charges, okay? Disorderly conduct.
Dude, this is on you, though!
This is not on me, okay?
Yeah, this is on you!
Caused a disturbance, they have deplaned.
No, I did not cause a disturbance!
Jacqueline?
They told me I would get an aisle!
Jacqueline?
Alright, dude, give me my...
Come here.
Give me my I don't do
After she got arrested, things got even more chaotic. She actually kicked the police officer who was trying to handcuff her. This was a big mistake, because it meant she could be charged with assault on an officer. And if that wasn't bad enough, Jacqueline decided to make things even worse. She started saying some really offensive things to the officers, like telling one of them to go back to China and using racial slurs. Then, things took another turn for the worse. She somehow managed to break free from her handcuffs and refused to let the officer handcuff her again. She even called the officer a pervert when he was trying to do his job. Finally, after a lot of struggle, the officers managed to handcuff Jacqueline again. She was arrested and now faces charges for disorderly conduct, assault on a police officer, and resisting arrest. It was a pretty crazy and unacceptable situation. Next up, on July 15th, 2022, the police got a call about a fight between a man and a woman. The officers arrived to find the man with scratches on his neck. They wanted to identify him and find out what happened. The man was reluctant to give his name, which is legal, but the officer explained that they were dispatched for a domestic disturbance involving a man with injuries matching his description. So, they had a reason to ask for his ID.
Right here? Yeah. 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 Do you have an ID on you, bro? You don't? What's your name, man?
I don't need to tell you.
Yeah. Look, bro. I mean, it doesn't need to be complicated, man. Okay?
I didn't break no laws.
I know, but I have a lawful reason to stop you, okay? Because we got dispatched. You match the description of the guy that was getting beat up by a girl, okay? You have injuries on your neck, all right?
It don't matter.
After some discussion, the guy agreed to help the officers reach his girlfriend, and when they talked to her, she explained that it was just a verbal argument, and she even gave her expired ID to the officer to play cool.
Yeah. I'll tell you back. I love you.
So what's going on?
I just had an argument. It's nothing serious, I'm sorry. It was more on my part. So I can give him my ID and everything.
Okay, where's your ID?
Right here.
She tried to downplay the situation, but then things took a crazy turn. She got arrested, started acting out, and even kicked the officer.
Bald ass, fat, white ass, go! Hey, you!
Hey, respectfully, do not touch her like that. I'm telling you, respectfully, do not touch her like that.
Tries to kick me?
touch my girl like that, bro.
She continued to act irrationally and even tried to bribe the officer. After her arrest, she calmed down briefly, but then started acting up again.
No! So sit up.
No, you balls. What?
Okay.
Your wife cheats on you 3 times a day, you dirty.
I'm not married.
No
so.
one wants to.
In the end, she was charged with damaging property, assaulting a police officer, resisting arrest, and domestic violence. It was quite a wild situation. These encounters with Karens are challenging for law enforcement, and the behavior shown by these individuals can put situations on fire. So it's essential to remain calm, follow the law, and cooperate with the police to avoid legal consequences. That's it for today. Meet you in the next one. Till then, take care.